It was inconceivable. I could not grasp that. Coming from where I came from, North Louisiana, on a farm with no Brahman cattle, I knew that I would someday, if I was ever able, I would want to own some, but I couldn't imagine what I've done since acquiring the Brahman cattle. I was born and raised in northeast Louisiana. Up there was no Brahman cattle. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to go to LSU. LSU at that time had a herd of Brahman cattle, and I was fortunate enough to go see those, and I was just enthralled with them. And the next year, I was back at LSU, and I got a little more associated and was around the Brahman cattle. And I thought at that time, if I ever had the opportunity, I would love to own some Brahman cattle. In 1975, I was able to buy a place in Weimar, Texas. At that time, the red cattle, the red Brahman, was extremely popular. There was a red Brahman sale nearly every weekend in East Texas. I went to a lot of the sales. I got to meet a lot of the breeders, and I bought my first Brahman cattle in 1975. We never viewed it as a hobby. Initially, I bought the place in Weimar. It was 250 acres, not a large place, but I wanted to buy enough cattle that place could sustain. And then I wanted to create a market in my local area for my bulls that I sold, and I was able to do that. Then I was interested in the foreign market. I wanted to produce cattle that I could sell foreign, and we had a lot of success in that. One thing leads to another. Then I got involved in the show ring. Well, I wanted to win, like everybody else. And we was able to have a certain amount of success at that. But the main thing was, I can't tell you the friendships that we've developed since 1975 in the Brahman business, both internationally and locally, all over the United States, all over Central South America, South Africa, Australia. We have friends that we, even though we're not the factor that we once was, we still see them, talk to them, and that's quite fulfilling. That's what I'm most thankful for. Yes. I'm sure, like all other breeders, you learn on the job. I look back at some of the cattle I bought. I wished I had it all to do over again. I could save myself a lot of trouble and a lot of money. But I wouldn't take anything for the way I did it. And I'm sure it was like most other people did. I wasn't born into the breed, but I'm very proud of what I accomplished. You've got to have a lot of patience. You've got to make a monetary commitment to this breed. There's so many factors working against you, and you've got to constantly acquire knowledge. Keep abreast, because things change within this industry. You wouldn't think so, but they do. Things change. Your goals change, and you have to change with them. I would encourage anybody that's interested in Brahman cattle, locate your closest Brahman breeder, get to know them, and visit with our board of directors or anybody that you can seek out to learn everything you can about the breed. I would encourage you to get involved. They're a tremendous breed of cattle, and they will serve you well. They will serve you well. In 1972, we was elected to the board of directors of the American Brahman Breed Association. I thought that was the grandest thing in the world. I was so proud. And then in 97, I was elected president. And I was just over the world with that. I thought it could never get any better than being the president of the American Brahman Breed Association. I was so proud. I was so proud. Here, a few months ago, I was informed that I would be going into the Hall of Fame. It's hard to put into words because it was something I never dreamed in my wildest dream that I would achieve. When we presented others with it, I presented Mr. Leon Locke when he went into the Hall of Fame. It's just hard for me to imagine that I will be within that circle of those great men. It's just an honor that I don't think anything in my life that would I be more proud of than to be inducted into the Hall of Fame of the American Brahman Breeders Association.